put a passage in front of you, and I want you to read it to me. Read it out loud, okay, so I can hear it. Start right there at the beginning. Ready?
Right here?
Right there. You ready? Begin.
Every day people use paper. We write on it and read from it. We use it in books, newspapers, magazines, and letters. It would seem that the uses for paper are nearly endless. Back in the 1950s, a young girl named Sadie Saki even used paper as a means of hope and exploration.
Okay. Alright, I want you to follow along with me now, okay?
Okay.
Start over at the start. Every day people use paper. We write on it and read from it. We use it in books, newspapers, magazines, and letters. It would seem that the uses for paper are nearly endless. Back in the 1950s, a young girl named Sadako Sasaki even used the paper as a means of hope and inspiration. Sadako was 2 when she was exposed to deadly radiation from the atom bomb dropped on Hiroshima in World War II. At first she seemed fine, but as the years progressed she became sick from the effects of the bomb. When she was in 6th grade, Sadako was diagnosed with leukemia. In the hope of helping in her recovery, she set about to make 1,000 paper cranes. Every day she folded paper into tiny cranes, believing that they would somehow help her recover. Unfortunately, after fighting against the disease for 8 months, Sadako died on October 25, 1955. This, however, was not to be the end of her hope, as children across Japan decided to continue making paper cranes as a call for peace in a time of trouble. In the end, the children's mission was turned into a special place in Peace Memorial Park in Hiroshima, Japan. The Children's Peace Monument, also known as the Tower of Thousands Cranes, contains a large brass monument topped with a young girl with a bright golden paper crane in her outstretched hands. The monument is covered with bright colors, as children from around the world still send thousands of paper cranes in the belief that someday they will live in a peace-filled world. Now I'd like you to tell me as much as you can about the story. Okay? You ready? Begin.
At the beginning of the story, they talked about paper, and paper can be used a bunch of different ways. And like in the 1930s or something, there was this girl named Sadako, and she got sick from a bomb, and anyway, she decided to make some cranes out of paper, and she was gonna make 1,000 cranes.
Thank you.